happy to come to work every day. That really and truly every day we can think to ourselves, wow, I get to show up to work and hang out with these guys. They're fun. And so I will say, Mr. Walsh, yes, Noah does in fact read all the time. For example, during my French class. Lots of Civil War in my French class. Because he loves French so much. I know. Yeah, it's so much fun to have Noah Monday morning in French. Anyway, so what I'm going to be talking about, something very special happened a couple of years ago. And one of the greatest pleasures that we have as teachers is to figure out what our students are interested in and see if we can help them along the way to develop their interests and their passions. And I had a couple of students a few years ago who said, you know, we want to do creative writing. And you all know who I'm talking about here. And I have some special things, so I'm going to get to that in just a second. But not only do these students have such a tremendous interest in writing and creative expressions that they created something beautiful for themselves. They created something beautiful for their classmates, something that has continued. And we have a literary journal because of Maggie Chan, Caroline Hackford, and David Graham. I want to talk about them together and separately, so let's see here. Who shall I talk about first? Okay. Actually, you know, I'm going to call Caroline up here. Well, no, I'm not going to call Caroline first. Caroline, I'm going to have David and Maggie. I want you guys to come up. Okay? Because once I give this to one of them, the other will want to know what it is too. You have golden meter sticks that have been signed by the tangent class. And I have to explain this, okay? Maggie has run the tangent class. Okay? She walks in every Thursday. This is amazing. So a senior in high school with an incredibly difficult course load came every single Thursday and lectured on creative writing. She creates PowerPoints, she runs the class with the meter stick. She denies them chair privileges when they're bad. And they are so great, they love her. She has discovered she is so good at this that she wants my job. So now, you know, it's students ask me questions in her English class.
And then she answers them.
They speak for me. I know. And you cannot know what a pleasure it is, because what are we really preparing kids to do? To take over, right? To be comfortable in front of other people, to fulfill their dreams, and to work as adults in society. And I can tell you, these guys are ready. I have more people, I come in and I find that they're sitting at my desk. They're answering my questions correctly. It's amazing. And I cannot say enough how grateful I am for that, or how much they've added to my life. And Mr. Graham here, while he was taking 3 AP tests, that's more than anybody else. He's got his AP calculus test, for goodness sakes, and he compiled the entire Tangent Literary Journal. It's 206 pages. It involves writing and artwork and photography. And just to give you an idea of how many people are involved, could I just for a second, can you guys stand to the side here? Would you guys be willing to raise your hand if you contributed to Tangent this year or last year? How many of you wrote something and it was included and published? Okay? They're wonderful. These kids are so creative, so talented. I don't even know what to say. They're amazing. Oh, and the ones in the back there too. They're going to take over. Right? So we start out with this small group and their passion, and now they're fighting for the meter stick next year. I had 5 or 6 people that wanted David's job. So
it's not a fun job. Why do you want it?
But how remarkable. What a professional thing to be able to do, to compile a book, to publish it on Lulu. The books are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. And they're they're wonderful for the kids to have this memory of their high school time and of themselves, because I think that when you allow children the opportunity to be creative, you guys come back out here, because you made this. You were this hat member over there as well. You guys, come on up now. Okay. That you created this opportunity for other kids. The other thing I've seen in this tantrum class, people are making friends. I've seen kids that really had nobody to hang out with. Maggie gathers them with the meter stick. They have friends. They have a social life. It is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Students creating beautiful things for other students. Thank you for enriching my life. And now I'm going to say, got the goal. And she left us a silver meter stick so that they can fight over that.
We already fought behind your room.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have. So, but I have something a little bit different for Caroline. So you all have to stand here too. Caroline, and then I'm going to read the amazing thing about you. So Caroline went on the Europe trip this year, and I had the great pleasure of taking 22 people, along with Mr. Phelps, to Europe this year. And this was our third Europe trip through River Valley. And I have little things for her. This is actually, we went to Paris, Provence, and Barcelona, but I have 2 pounds here. Oh, that's cool. And that's the other thing you guys don't know about these particular seniors. Would you guys agree they're some of the most excitable in their entire grade? Yeah. So, Caroline, this is the British pound. You have not been to England. So here's my wish that you go to countries you have never seen. And here is a pound to come home again. So, now I'm going to say the beautiful things. So come up here so I can tell you we have all the special things, because they're all amazing. So, David, amazing, honor grad, math department award, Pooper Scooper Squad.
I drove the car.
Oh, amazing. Avoiding the landline, that's right on.
Driving over though.
David? Squishing it. Okay. David plans to attend Point Loma Nazarene University, and he's going to major in physics, despite his great talents in creative writing, which I hope he will continue to do on the side anyway. He was awarded the $13,000 Science Honors Scholarship through Point Loma Nazarene University. Wow. Not only that, David is a wonderful, wonderful human being, and I will miss him tremendously when he is gone. So he's going to come back and visit. And then there's that whole thing with my daughter. That running joke. They're divorced now? Okay. All right. Oh, you got remarried? Okay. I don't know. I saw a ring. We need to talk about this. So, at any rate. So, David, you may sit down, but first let them clap for you. It's a great honor. Caroline is an honor grad who will also be attending Point Loma Nazarene University, where clearly there's going to be an enclave of River Valley West. And she was working on the yearbook, in addition to keeping all of her classes going for 4 years. And that experience has meant that she has now landed a job with Point Loma Nazarene University in publications. Looks like a tangent of River Valley, or a tangent of Point Loma is her next stop. So, congratulations, Caroline. Now, one of the greatest things that has happened this year, Maggie is also letting people hug her now, which is remarkable. All right. Maggie is an honor grad. She was a commended national merit. So here is a letter of commendation for outstanding performance on the preliminary SAT. This is amazing. Well done. She has her golden meter stick. And of course the English Department Award, because she's done such an amazing job. There are days when I think to myself, good grief, she knows more than I do. Let's not let everybody else know. She plans to study, big shock here, creative writing at the University of Redlands. And I'm sure she will be very successful.
I really hope so, because otherwise I'm not going to be eating much food.
You can come back to River Valley. I always have snacks in my room. So Maggie earned several scholarships from the University of Redlands. the Redlands Achievement Award, Presidential Scholarship, and Redlands University Grant. Congratulations.